Oh yeah, finally got the unit. Who's got an AC unit? I got an AC unit. Who's got an AC unit? This hombre's got an AC unit. Let's do this. I'm gonna install this puppy in my studio. Now my question is going to be, what the hell am I gonna do with them? What the hell am I going to do with this AC units that I bought? This is a portable indoor, well, I guess they have to be indoor, right? If it's AC, duh. What am I going to do with them? Because my new studio has AC. The warehouse doesn't. The warehouse has a cooler, I guess, but it's really nice and cool. It's not hot. I went and tested drive that puppy. So what am I gonna do with those? I don't know. I feel like a cheat if I buy them and return them right away. You know, I don't like doing that. It doesn't feel good. I gotta keep them. Flying a plane, I love that. Yeah, if you buy something and then, I don't know, unless you really don't like it or there's a problem with it or, maybe in my situation, I don't know. But see, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like buying and returning stuff. It's not my deal. It's not my deal. Like I'll return something in a restaurant if I feel like I really just can't eat it, like I just can't eat it, I didn't think it was gonna be it. I was afraid of doing that though for years, For years I was like, you get it, you eat it, But I don't know, maybe after just growing up and, changing my mindset about that, I began little stuff, right? I began speaking out a little bit more. I began sending plates back that I didn't like, that I didn't think it was, it was what I ordered or it was expected, the quality or whatever. But I still get like that for things that I actually do need and that I do want and that are necessary. But I'm not going to use anymore. So oh well, it's how things happen. How things. I might end up using them. I don't know in the new warehouse. Maybe I want it to be colder, cooler. Maybe I want it to be really chilly because it's hot in Arizona. Maybe I want it to be chilly in there, nice and cool. Maybe it'll feel good drinking my Starbucks Pike Place, which by the way I need one pronto. So guys, I wanted to touch on this little thing today. I've been touching on a lot of things today, but I wanted to touch on this. The main thing is the main thing today. The main thing is if it's going to happen, you got to do it. Okay, you are the one who's got to do it. Don't leave it up to anybody else. If you're an artist and you need to exhibit your work, don't wait for an art dealer. Don't wait for. No one's gonna help you guys. I promise you. Like no one's gonna do it for you. Like people might help you. People might be awesome with you and they be nice and redirect you somewhere, but no one's gonna do it for you. It doesn't happen that way. You gotta do it yourself, and you gotta change your mind. If you haven't already, you gotta change your mind about work. You gotta change your mind about work because work is just. It's one of those things that you gotta really push outside of your comfort zone. And too many of us are trying to balance our lives. They're like, I got 30 minutes for this, and then I got this, and then I got my family, and then I got church, and it's like, no, you can't play the game that way. I'm barely learning this stuff. I'm not an expert on it, but I'm barely learning this stuff. You can't play the game like that. You gotta be all in, muy macho, muy loco, all the way in. All the way in, like in. You got to go in there. Reason why? It is the only way to live life. Zero regrets. Play the game. You got to go all the way in there and play the game. You got to get dirty. Down and dirty. And I feel like that's how regrets and bullshit, right? Bullshit of, man, I don't have enough time. Man, I'm overworked and I'm broke, and that's how the bullshit gets out of the way. It gets out of the way. It removes. You see, when if it's cold and you got to jump into a pool, into a body of water, if you go there and you think about it, and you're like, oh man, I don't know, it's cold. But if you jump in, you got no choice, right? You got no choice. Now you don't have to be worrying about whether it's cold or not. Now your worry is, can I swim or not? Can you swim? You see, it changes. The worry changes, is what I'm trying to say. The worry changes. Because it's perceived BS. Right? It's just what your mind perceives at the moment. It's perceiving at the moment. So the whole balance thing, like, oh man, I don't know if I should do that. I want to be an artist. I want to have this artist career, but I also have my 8 to 5 job, and I also, of course, and I also am a parent, and I have 3 children, and I got a mortgage to pay, and on and on. Of course, this is one of the things that I've learned. Do it all. Like, do it all. I know it sounds. The mind can't conceive it. The mind has no place in it. Actually, the mind will stop you. The mind has no place in it. Every time it gets me, it's because my fucking mind is messing with me. Every time it gets me. Every time it's like, oh man, I don't know if I can do that. Not today. No, I don't have enough time today. I already know that my mind is already playing tricks on me. And I can't. At that moment, I really need a lot of willpower to get out of it. It's like an addiction. I really need a lot of willpower to get out of it, because I already know that my mind is playing tricks on me. Thank you so much, Angie. Angie says, thank you, Jose, for positive encouraging words. I love that. Thank you. Makes me feel nice. I like that. Appreciate it. Yeah, but it's the mind does that to you. I know it does that to me. The mind does that. Like, you're going after something. You want to, maybe you're dating someone. Maybe you're looking for a date. I don't know. It doesn't matter, right? It's all the same thing. It's just that I talk about artwork because I'm an artist, but it's all the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like, you can't have balance. You can't be like, oh, how can I be zen and work hard? I can't. I got to choose one. I used to think like this, right? Because I was all trying to be zen and shit. Like, how can I do this? I got to be at peace. One with the universe, with El Universo, and but I got to really hustle it, and I got to be, cash flow mentality and all the things that are needed in this physical world, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm split, and I'm also a dad, and I'm also a son, and I'm a husband, and I play all these roles in life, and oh my God, I'm just gonna curl up in a ball and suck my thumb. And from time to time, it still gets me, right? Not at that degree, but it still gets me like, oh man, I don't think I have time for that. Like, I already know when I'm saying shit like that, oh man, I don't think I have time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today. When I'm saying stuff like that, oh, I know the devil came and visited me. I know that. I already know that. I know the devil's playing games on me. Like Kanye West says, the devil's trying to get me. It's not that, guys. I don't believe in shit like that. But I do believe in is that your mind is messing with you. The mind is a very powerful tool. It's messing with you. It's trying to keep you safe. That's what the mind does. It tries to keep you safe. It tries to give you in your comfort. That's why we love comfort zones. That's it's comfortable. One of the things that I do is I take long showers, right? Like in the morning, I'll take like I don't know, something like a 30-minute shower. My wife is like, "What the hell, dude? You take such long showers?" And then I realize, oh, it's because I feel overworked. Like this is a mind f that I created. It's something I created. It's not true. I created that. And then I tell myself, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna, I need some hot water on my back. Oh yeah. And then, oh, I paint a lot with this hand, so I need some extra time with hot water in the shower. And maybe there's those days, right? Maybe there are those days, but it can't be every day. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. It can't be every day, So I'm just passing on my experiences, guys. If it's going to happen, it has to be you, okay? Only you. You are the captain of your ship, okay? You are the captain. No one else is. Don't get suckered into, if I paint, someone else markets. If I paint, someone else sells. Bullshit. If you paint, you market, you sell, you ship, you are everything. Until you're doing it so much, so much, that you're like, oh man, that you're getting rewarded for it, right? You're getting paid for it. That you're like, okay, well now I need an extra hand. And then you keep doing it. Now, you don't get an extra hand to go sit there and relax for that hour, or those 2 hours, or those 5 hours that you hire someone a day. You get the extra hand so that you can go get more, right? Whatever more is. I'm not talking just about money. I'm talking about whatever more is. More can be you go get more. You can get more cover. More coverage on online. You can go get another exhibit. You can go get, I don't know. There's 1,000 things to do in a career, in a business. There's 1,000 things to do. Every day there's 1,000. I talked about this before. It's a farm. And you have to look at it as a farm, right? I'm covering a lot of stuff right now. You have to look at it as a farm. You have to take care of the horses. It's not like, well, today I'm going to take care of the horses. That's all I'm going to do today. I don't think farmers work like that. And if they did, they'd probably run out of business right away. I remember when I was a kid, I used to see the ranch my parents had growing up in Mexico, and the same day they were taking care of the crops. The same day, the same people, by the way, the same people, the same day, and I'm talking about big ranches, right? Big ranches, big numbers of cattle. Same day, the same person was putting the shoes on the horses, taking care of a broken fence or something, digging a hole for some, some trench shit they were building, working on leather, right? The cinches for the horses. The same day, multiple things were happening. And there is no room for complaining, because if you complain, you lose. There is no room for it. And you either complain or you can't complain. You either do or you don't, right? If you need more people, this is something that I learned from a mentor. If you need more people, go get more people, but don't complain about it. Don't complain about it, because complaining is sending out the information that you're sending out the message that you're not doing enough. I know this because I've complained a lot in the past. I'm like, oh man, I need people, man. I'm not where I'm at because I don't have people. Yes, okay, it might be true, but dude, shut up and go get them. Like which one is it? Which one is it? Is it that you need people to grow, or do you need to complain to feel like you're working a lot? Like, which one is it? And then I started realizing, oh man, I'm being a punk ass little kid here. I'm a grown ass 36-year-old man acting like a little child. Like, I can't carry this because you can't help me. Like, all right, dude, go get the help. I don't know. Or don't. And just be you, and just, be happy. Be happy being a one-man show, a one-girl show, You're an artist who paints plein air little paintings, and you're not going to scale because you don't want to. You don't want to get people in there. You don't want to get, you don't want to come out in your local news. You don't want to come out in the local paper, magazine, or whatever, online. You don't want to write articles. You don't want to come out cool, but you got to be cool with where you're at. And there's power in that. At least you're fully accepted. You have full acceptance of it. More acrylic paint, totally. You got power there. But if you complain, and then the message is split. Which one is it? Are you overworked, or are you complaining? Like, are you overworked? Do you feel like you're working too much and you're complaining? To me, when people are working too much and complaining, because I've done this, it means you're not working enough. Okay? And if you need to put people in places, then put people in places. But don't complain. It's in the complaining that you miss out the opportunity to go bigger, to expand. Anyways, my name is Jose Trujillo. I'm the world's greatest living artist. Bam! I'm a Mexican. Take care, guys. Adios.